Good morning, everyone. My name is Alex, and welcome back to the Comlands for the Big Cut. This is going to be our largest, I guess, harvest is what I would say, that I've ever done. So, basically, I just need to cut grass until I can't cut grass anymore, and then turn around and go the opposite direction. And I have the baler behind me with a worker on, because I forgot that that's a thing I can do. Like, legit, I forgot that was something that we could do. I guess it probably ends right here. So we'll cut down this away, and we're just gonna get the rough outline for the new field. And I'm just gonna run over the road and back, and we're just gonna do giant lines. Like, I don't know how else to really do this. This is going to be a lot. This is just going to be so much, but I think it'll be fine. It looks like my speed is set at 9. I'm going to switch to the Fiat, and I'm going to lower their speed limit to 9. And control 0. There we go. So they can keep pace with us, because I don't want them to be disconnected all the time. Oh man, this is so much land. This is so much more than what I thought. Yeah. just yeah. Put that meme there, you know, with the little feller. He's just like, yeah, I feel the same. But this is going to pay out extremely well. The money for all this silage is going directly into our next animals. A header, and there was something else. A potato planter. That was it. That's the thing. So that'll be a good little kick for us, because this is going to be a stupid amount of money. Like, I reset the bale counter too, so we'll be able to track how many, but we've already got 4, and they're worth roughly 1,000 apiece. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good money-making day. Sadly, this is gonna take up most of the day, so I just want to get some talking out of the way before I get into what else we're doing. So let's check on the piggies. Piggies are a-okay. They have enough base food to get them by for a while. It looks like we have 2,000 whole liters of slurry now. That's enough to run for about 2.5 seconds. So, you know, we should definitely be doing that more, right? Sure. Actually, I don't think this is going to take as long as what I'm, like, dreading it will. It's just a thing. But yes, sheep are probably going to go... I'm having thoughts about 2, but really, that corner of 14 is looking nice beside that little tree there. It's good and flat, and I have a pasture that I want to use, so that could be good for us. Maybe. I don't know. I've not done sheep. I don't know sheep in 22. But after we get done with this, we need to plan out roads and fields and where everything is going to go, because it's going to come together pretty quick now. And you can see I'm already leaving a little bit of an edge here for an outline. And I know some people go, what do you mean an outline? Well, when we get rid of all the weeds, there's a definite line between where I want things and where I don't. Especially after it, like, regrows, you can tell that there's, like, a sharp cutoff. So, yeah, this is going to be my life for the next probably hour and a half, I'm going to guess. No, it's not going to be that bad, but it is going to take a certain amount of time, and, you know, but hey, this is what we wanted. We wanted all of the things, So we got our wish here, that's for sure. I'm thinking in the last time we did a field expansion, we got 100 bales, but I don't know if they were 125 cm or 150. I have these set at 150. I can't remember, but we're already well on our way to that number. I mean, we had 4 right here that I can see. 5, 6 right here where I can see. Yeah, we're definitely going to get more than 100 this time. Oh, we got an achievement. Large scale supplier. I don't know what that is. Don't take me there. Okay, I'll look at it later. But yes, we have achievements, so that could be pretty fun. I don't know if probably for bailing, I would guess. I think I've got most of my achievements on this map, so that's pretty good. I wanted to get all the big ones for sure on this. So again, the cotton bales and stuff like that. I want to do them here instead of somewhere else because I like this map. I'm thoroughly having a good time with this. Like, it is a wonderful map, and I like playing it. I think just the idea of being able to create things is awesome, but yet some people don't like this kind of play, where, you know, so some of the modding communities I'm part of, they really like the idea of, you know, this is a farm. We're playing this farm because it exists. And I get that appeal. I really do. But sometimes, man, it's just nice to sit back and make your own. And this map does it. Like, there's something about it. I think it's because it doesn't feel like it's anywhere. It doesn't feel British. It doesn't feel German. It doesn't feel American in any way. So you have this freedom of, you know, I can just use whatever I want. And I think that's an awesome, awesome feeling. Actually, you know, this might not be as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I can already see the bales over there. Oh my god, there's so many. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. But I don't think the job itself is going to be too awfully bad. It's not going to take as long as what I thought. So I'm going to shut up. We're going to do time lapse and see what time we end up at. It's almost 6 in the morning now. So I don't know how many we've made. We'll get out and check the fiat here in just a minute whenever it gets up here. But I'm going to guess a lot. Like, a lot. There are so many bales out there. Maybe it's just the way this feels, but this feels like so much more than we've ever had. But then again, you know, it's not something that we do every day. So, okay, let me pull up here, get you out of the way. And let me let out my baby boy. You want to say hi to everybody? I'm just going to peck at the microphone. There you go. Okay. I'm going to put you on the bed. Don't be a dick. So, I'm going to... Okay, before I hit the button, I'm going to guess 150. Oh, this button. Wow! Only 77? Wow! That doesn't seem right at all. That doesn't seem right at all. Really? I'm sorry, but that just doesn't... I mean, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 in a line right there, just on the back row. Let me check the stats here. Where are we at in stats? Here we go. We did 23 acres. Really? That... I don't know. That just seems not correct. Okay, let me get them gathered up here. Yeah, there is 77 bales here. Because we got 13 long times 3 width. Is 39 plus a couple stragglers. Yeah, I must have made 125 mil bales before, because man, that was a lot. There was a lot there, right, Bear? There was a lot there. Don't be a butthead. So, that job's done, at least. But I was expecting it to take a lot longer. Mainly because I'm always the one that does the wrapping too. So, that being done is nice. What else can we get into? I think it's going to be a good idea to take the Versatile and plant something in a sunflower field. And get the roller on something, the crimper, and get a prototype field here ready to go. That needs to be rolled in, but I want to do this before we get to plowing. So the John Deere is down at the moment, so we won't be doing any funsies with it today. So it is all on this guy to get the job done. I think we're going to do canola here, and my thought process for this is we'll take all of the canola here and put it in our little maker thing, which we need to go check on, by the way. I'm sure that it's making us tons and tons and tons of money, but yeah, that's going to have to be ready to go here before too long. Is this actually planting today? I think that it is. It does look like we're putting down some fertilizer too. I need to get these tractors updated and have the sensors, the crop IRs put on all of our stuff, so they can be 110% with what they're putting down. That's going to help out and saving us more and more money, so that kind of needs to be a thing now, doesn't it? I do have a workforce I need to start utilizing more. Like, I got other things to do. I keep forgetting that we have you know, workers and stuff sometimes, and that can be... Can you guys hear that? I hope not. That was the longest... Wow. There is like a massive police chase going on outside. That's crazy. Like, they're still going. Oh boy, that's wild. We'll take this time to run over here to a little store. Check that out. I'm sure that I have some sunflowers that are done, so we can take up that oil and help make us a little bit of money. The solar panels are paying for our workers at this point, and that's probably not the best way to be. So it looks like only canola, so we must be out. Yes, we're missing materials for sunflowers, so I need some more. Okay, just come over here to check on the pigs. It looks like... Oh, wait, can I not have... I don't like this whole menu thing. I really don't. Reproducing in probably a month or two now. So those guys will be ready to go, and that'll be 20-something pigs. And then they'll start really popping off. Did that tell me how much they can hold? Like, how much does this hold? 100. So they can reproduce 5 times before we need to get a truck and a trailer. And then we can start taking them to market. Come up here for sunflower seeds, and there are some. Good. Really need to put in this little cut here at some point. Oh, this is way faster than dumping it in. There we go. So that should get that production running again. How much do they have left of... Wow, they have 10,000 liters of canola left. They can only do 2,500 a day. I don't think they're going to be done. I don't think this is going to be done by the time it's ready to sell. Like, each one of these is 1,000. Each one of those is worth so much money. Let's see here. Yeah, $3,700 in December is what they're going to be worth. And that is crazy. That to me is just absolutely nutty. We'll definitely make some good cash off of a trailer load of those for sure. What else can we get into while that guy's going? We could crimp. I mean, he's going as well as he can go. So, yeah, we're going to crimp this out real quick. It won't take too long. Now, I have to make sure that my environmental bonus is up. I had to think there for a second, like how I wanted to say. Yeah, I need to make sure that my environmental bonus is up before we go sell anything. That way we get the extra money. It's like he knows I'm leaving in a couple days, and he's just being a butt. But he's my butt, so. Oh, this is becoming a problem, though. Rocks are starting to show. That's not good. But yeah, we want to get that field and possibly this field. I might go ahead and do canola in this field. And I haven't installed the crop rotation mod yet because I don't know how it's going to affect the rest of our fields. And I really don't understand crop rotations that well. Like, I understand how you want to do it, but I don't, like, it's a weird subject for me because I don't know that much about it. And I only want to do it when I do it right. So that needs to be something I get out ahead of, I think. Okay, the worker I put there kept getting stuck, so that might not be the best bet with an articulated tractor right there. Not until we open it up more and can not deal with the forest. That's going to be a big part in that, I think. Because he keeps trying to turn around in the forest. So I think whenever we make it wider, if I make the route to just go directly east-west, he'll be fine. But, yeah, they're not a smart bunch of individuals. So it looks like we're getting hit really hard every time we grow soybeans. So that's like a concern. Even though it's right, they're like, no, it's wrong. And I don't think that's a good practice. You know, like, if the mechanic is soybeans don't need fertilizer, don't hit me for not having the correct amount of nitrogen. When clearly we've done the job the way it's supposed to be done. So I don't get that. That one's a little bit above my pay grade, I think. So this is like the first time in a long time where we're not going to buy anything in an episode. Like, there's nothing I want to buy, really. Not that I can think of. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but I don't think there's anything that we really need to purchase. So that's kind of a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and plant canola in the prototype field, test field, whatever we're we're calling things these days. Alright, double field of canola, done. The barley is looking good. I really like that kind of wavy thing that they do now. Like, that just adds so much to the game. I'm be honest, I know it's like a simple thing, but yeah, I like that. Maybe it was in other ones and I just never noticed it, but I do like I like how they wave with the wind, so that's pretty cool. So I just very quickly wanted to do this before we line out fields. Just try to bring our environmental score up some more. I know it is what it is at this point, and I might try to drive over there as well and see if maybe they need anything. I don't think that they do, but I want the score to be back up. Like, I get used to it being in the 70s, and we were getting like a 12% increase on everything, and now we're not getting it. And that hurts my feelers, guys. It hurts my feelers. Okay, no, it doesn't appear to need anything. Does this field? No. Okay, well, we tried. There was an attempt. These might be ready to go tomorrow. They're at 16%, so here's to hoping. Anyhoozle, on to the main course. So I want to expand out this here field, so I need to move this guy out of the way. So this is my thought process here. So let's do this and hit all these keys and turn on the magical let me make fields button. Now I don't want this to be a huge field, right? Like just a good size one. So I think what we'll do is we're just going to kind of shoot for this away, because I also want a road that comes in, and I don't want it to be too awful long. So maybe about here. Let's start turning in. Alright, yeah, I like that. That's going to look pretty good. So we're going to have a road on either side here, and we need to remember to keep our spacing for our ditch. And that's going to be easier with this because it's so freaking wide. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking ditch line there. Not too wide, not too skinny. We really messed up on prototype field, so that's a thing. I do want to keep this going slow, please. Thank you. And I think this will be a pretty good size for what we want over here. It's nothing huge, but it is a nice organic, inclusion into this field. And that's like our big goal here, is to make things feel natural, like in how they occurred. Okay, so that, and I'll clean up around, the shed, and, we'll probably have to put up like a wall or a fence so we don't drive over into the shed, but, all that space that we lost, we definitely made up for here. Now, the next part here, I've been thinking about it, and the more that I think about it, the less I'm sure in how I want to do it. Oh, isn't that always just the case? So, I don't know if just one field here is going to be good or not. I guess let's try it and see what happens. So, let's see here. If I start my empire here, we need to remember that this is going to be a road, so let's make some nice smooth entrances in and out. There we go. Is that wide enough? I think that'll be wide enough. If it's not, then we'll make it a little bit wider in the editor. You know what? Let's check something here. Because at some point I do want horses. animals, horsies. Do we want horses here? I don't think that feels right. No. No, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right at all. But I don't want to mess up this area here where the bales are, because I think that's a pretty good staging area for stuff. I'm always parking things right there, so it's natural to not disturb that. I think I want to go that width for the road. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we'll leave this as a general parking area and kind of hitch it this way. And then back in. And we're not going to connect these two fields together, so we can go this way. And we need to leave enough room here for the Mog to get down with this little trailer and a little flatbed here to pick up honey, which I need to move out of the way so another one can spawn. I think that looks okay, really. They're not huge, but they're big enough for the equipment that we've got going on. Can you not? Like, I've asked so many times to not do this. I don't know why. The speed limit mod is not working today, and I don't know what's up. Okay, I think I like that. That looks pretty organic to me. Okay. Yeah, that fits our farm pretty good. And then I can definitely drive down this road. So that was the big thing, is I wanted a nice wide entryway, because we're going to have trucks coming in and out of here, and yeah, going to the bins. So yeah, this is a good idea there. And if I have to change the yard around, I will. You guys know I'm not afraid to do that. We do have one little area here that I want to fix. So let's go painting, grass. This is a little narrow. Not that big. V. I think I've got it. Yeah, I've got it pretty well that size all the way. Now, I do not have smooth hands, so there we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Take his hitch out there. There we go. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. It doesn't right now because it's a jankety mess, but that will look a ton better. So that should stop me from going across and up and down. A lot of this is just for me not being an idiot. Now this one, I have thought about this, and the more I continue to think about it, the more unsure I am on how I want this to be. I thought about making triangle feel bigger. I mean, we even left the fences open to do it. But, like I said, I think I want to put my sheeps here. So if we go into animals, my sheeps, I don't need that. Where is the one I wanted? Oh, I didn't have it installed. Dang it. I mean, something like that would be cool, but that's too much money for us. I'll have to get it installed. So this is the one I was thinking about. It's 99 grand, and I think we'll get that out of that. I really do. If not, we can go with this guy, and that's okay too. If we do this one though, I kind of want to, like, you guys know me, I'm not a fan of making things easy on myself. So if we were to do this one, I might want to do it kind of like this. So you know, you got to kind of pull in there and back up and around. And then that puts the sheep on the road, which always looks nice. It's kind of a thought. I mean, these are nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like these. But, yeah, we don't have the money for them. Maybe later once we're up and running. But, you know, we can even do this little guy. So 15 there. 250 in that one. I don't think that's not very realistic. I want to go with the 15, I think. That one or this one. Then I didn't look at the capacities. I mainly look at like what they are. I really like how that one looked. But heck, this one looks like that. You know, it just doesn't have the parking. We don't need the parking. Yeah, we might do this then. I think that looks okay. Alright, that saves us some money. But, sadly, that doesn't save us from running out of time for the day. I'm going to let that field be grass for right now, until I get the sheep in and figured out, because I want to get the buildings placed before we do a field. I don't mind deleting fields, but I want it to be because we're not dumb, and because we're making actual like changes in what we've been doing, kind of like how we did down here. You know, we changed up the oat field and put in our new shed. I kind of want to do it that way. Like, if we're going to destroy farmland, I want it to be for a pretty big reason. But I think it's come together nicely. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it at for today. This one should come out on Thursday, I think. I can't even remember now. I have so many like done. That's why I'm sorry if I seem scatterbrained, but they are ready to go for you guys. So that is where we're going to leave it. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a like. If you didn't, please let me know down below why not, and we'll try to fix it. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.